Cleveland Cliffs leaders say revenue is up from the previous quarter, but are making no mention of bringing back the two idled mines on the Iron Range. Today, Cleveland Cliffs held its quarterly earnings call, looking back at the earnings of the last few months. CEO Lorenzo Gonzalez says this quarter saw a higher demand for steel from automakers, with the highest amount of automotive steel shipments in the last 2 years. Executives say that maintenance outages and pricing lags on product impacted this quarter's earnings. Company leaders also said they're focused on paying down debt and in contracts to sell some of its property.
The debt reduction will be consistent with free cash flow generation. The asset sales obviously juice that even further. But until we get to our target, our leverage target, we're not going to prioritize any other type of capital allocation.
You'll remember in March of 2025 that Cleveland Cliffs idled both Hibtac and Menorca, laying off about 600 employees. Well, then in February of this year, Hibtac got rid of an additional 45 more jobs. At that time, the company said it was to rebalance capital needs and to get rid of excess pellet inventory. Cleveland Cliffs leaders have mentioned selling some of its idled properties, but has not mentioned either Iron Range mines specifically. Well, Northern News Now reached out to Cleveland Cliffs to see what the future of these properties are. We've yet to hear back.